he's still getting more than there because they only have 4 sets here.
Okay, same price?
Lesser.
Ah, good. There we go, some good news. So today we are Gophers. Go for this and go for that. And it's not that I'm having a bad hair day. It's just that we got home late enough yesterday that my hair is not cooperating. I got in the room, didn't even eat our dinner, went straight into the shower, had a nice long shower, but wet hair and all. We don't have a kitchen table right now because we're still doing the hotel room, and anyway, hair was half dry, I guess, but I laid down after eating, and the result is, yay, it's all over the place. Okay, let's get our day started. Week 2, day 3. We're in downtown Bogo, and we're catching up on some purchases. Sort of hitting that next step with the septic tank, and it's handy having the Tai foreman on site. He's been cutting rebar today. We're going to go by and get the breaker bar to snap the steel instead of cutting it with hacksaw blades. Lynn has made a good score on the gloves. That was part of our one day here before construction crew started, and we are getting well underway here. Okay, continuing on Bad Hair Wednesday, checking out a couple of hardware stores. This is one that I don't know why we didn't see it before, but we just didn't. I think because we were focused on gas. We've bought other stuff from this hardware store. Lynn's just going in there, and we're trying to check out the price of nylon. Okay, Lynn is at Ricardo's. From what we understand and talking to various hardware stores, this is the only place that you can get the fishing line / nylon for laying out the concrete. Anyway, so we did a loop and we're right back into the wet market. Next. This young lady is the future of this store.
Entrepreneur in the future.
Future entrepreneur? She's already an entrepreneur.
She's 12 years old.
You're 12 years old? You finished grade 8 now?
She learns how to do the business at 12 years old. So, yeah. Ang yang apo, 7 years old. Kamao na sad sa mga beer. 7 years old? Oo. 6 to 7 years old. Nagkukulit na sa papa. Oo. Yung anak na lalaki.
See? See, she knows to do service and she helps this man right away. See? Okay, I'll stop embarrassing her, guys. Okay, we had a lot of rain last night. Resulted in some guys not showing up. And one guy we sort of understand. He's got to clean his bike because they actually tried to get out. That was that red tricycle. And anyway, but we'll have a talk about that in the future. Just don't even try, and we will go pick them up because we're driving right by there anyway. And yeah, we're moving along, but the heavy rain has resulted in us moving the sacks not towards the bank, which is fine. It's to the entry road that we have, because just Lynn and I driving in this morning was enough to turn that all into mud. But we hopefully have gravel being delivered today. We're having to lay down the roadbed. It just rained too much yesterday, and we just didn't get the heat. The heat didn't show up to dry all this stuff out. We've had similar rain before, because I'm measuring based on the road here, and it's just not drying out. We just didn't get the heat today, which is good. The guys are handling it much better. So anyway, we're going to get this roadbed down, and the guys are separating out some of this bigger rock because it makes the road brutal. Look at our pit. I gotta change the tilt on this. There we go. So we're down 7 feet in there. And the guys are bringing it back because we need 1.25 meters in the first chamber. I want the solids chamber to be able to fill up, and we can use that as our benchmark for dropping out or sucking out the tank. The other 2 chambers are silt and then not potable water, but clear enough. Okay, so as you can see, there's our wall, and they've got a couple of orange pipes, so water from surface or whatever gets behind the wall, and it's designed to bring it back out. I'm going to go back on the property. We're in a semi-high tide situation here right now. In high tide, you can go up probably 2 stones to right about there. I hope that catches that. And so for us, this is where the gabion cage is going to come in handy. As you can see, they put sandbags in the water. Now we're going to come down here and clean all these things out because you can't do it with sandbags. All they do is break apart, and if you don't keep replacing them every year, you're kind of wasting your time. Early March soon, high tide. And June's high tide is considerably higher. I couldn't tell you in meters, but I'm going to guess here that it's probably from low tide right now to where high tide is. There's probably about a meter difference. Right now we're only getting tides of maybe a 1.5 foot at most. But translate that into water wash when the waves are coming in. So you can see the importance of these mangroves. If these aren't here, the wave is not broken up at all by the time it comes through. And so we're not allowed to touch any of those trees. With the big start, we're going to go behind that tree, and then, as pointed out, we are going to trim this tree to the ground level that's up top where the grass is. Oh, I'm trying to dig my way out of this bloody hole here. Okay, here we go. Trying to hold the camera and do everything at once. It doesn't help that that left leg just doesn't work properly.
Sabin lang ninyo, no? Ingon bitas Dario. Ah, okay. So they are also hauling garbage. That is why he
okay.
just take this as, you know, side hustle.
Side hustle?
Yeah.
Or like
Sideline.
sideline. Okay.
Bakit?
Pang red horse.
Yeah.
For red horse.
For red horse.
Kulapo.
Okay. My Dutchman in Luzon, he likes you because he likes red horse.
Red horse. Okay. Lagi.
No tandawai, no kalafu, red horse.
Lagi. Unsa man tagaan na lang ti karon?
Ang ato lang, ma'am, ato lang ganiha ba?